Here he is. Oh, a couple of fellas, a couple of familiar facelifts on the way. Oh boy, you're getting me in stereo. All right, thanks so much. We're gonna get right down to it today. I actually was tired today until I realized I got re-energized. Andrew Deniser, Matt Nadestip. I was really tired today until had to make a video for something, and then I ended up not having to do it, so now I'm re-energized. So, for those who don't know, What Did You Write Today is an insight into my writing process. What I do is I take an idea, I break it down, and we come up with inspiration and jokes from that. So what I'm doing now is, and I'm writing extra big, I know that's the number one concern. When we think of tired, what are some things we think of? Number one, sleep. Number two, the specs. That's like the specific thing. So for example, when you're tired, you sleep in a bed, you know? You sleep in a bed. I sounded like Dice Man just now. Sleep, we're going to think of like fed up, maybe like bored or angry. Yeah. We'll write down both bored and angry. So this writing process was inspired by Sally Holloway's The Serious Guide to Joke Writing, which is a great book. You can get it on Amazon. Bored and angry. And you know what we're going to do? We have enough space. We're going to just write down stand up. So please comment your... Mikey Heller writes coffee. That's something. Where would you go under that? We'll do like... Mikey Heller, by the way, he's a writer on Adult Swim... Or not Cartoon Network's We Bare Bears. And has a lot of other great projects. A great animator. And a friend. So let me just make some loop-de-loops. Let me see what pens work. Melody never made. It's so nice to be here with you today. You know, on Thursdays we play some Funky Fusion. So right now we have GRP Super, which has some great Dave Grusin, Lee Ritenoir, Chick Corea, Frank Gambale. And this is them live in Japan, 1987. So please enjoy this. All right. This is a song by Lee Ritenoir called The Sauce. Great song. Looks like the pink pen is a little reliable. Oh, reliable. Sleep at the wheel. Mikey Heller says, I get tired after sex. Nodding off. Like that, Woody Battaglia. Shake that pen, Steve. Thank you, Ryan Douglas. Go to the Annoyance Theater and check out Ryan Douglas and his shows. Angry. Cranky. I hope you had a nice day today. Fed up. And we got our first joke. I'm fed up with fat jokes. Emphasis on the fed. More of a tweet, but hey, we just got started. I think that silky smooth guitar. Let me know if that's big enough for you guys. Alright, I'll write bigger. I'm sorry. Bored. Let's see. You're putting me to sleep. And then a bed. There's pillows. Matt Nadestev, I saw him in a mic today. He's so funny. He told me that he'll put this on. He's compelled to put it on. And that's such a sweet... who had a good suggestion? We talked about dreams, certainly. Vin Forte's got a podcast called Vin Forte in the feed. Anytime with Vin Forte. It's really good stuff. So stand up. I'm tired of the same old... How about... the same old crowds, the same old jokes. I think same is going to be a... I'm tired of the same. Just once I want to... Pillows, blankets. It was a 2-pillow minimum. Bring your own pillow night. Angry, fed up, cranky... hot and bothered. In this lady's case, she's just hot. I'm bored. Bored might be the... Jokes. Backstabbing. Let's see. Lies. This might get a little dark. Stand up. Same old. You hit the bar. Going nowhere. Oh man, I heard a joke that made me laugh so hard today. I was watching the trailer for National Lampoon's Another Dirty Movie. And this guy's at a bar and there's this really hot babe. And she the guy says, "What do you do for a living?" She goes, "Oh, all day long, I just screw people. All day long, I find somebody and I screw them. I screw in the morning, screw in the evening, I screw all day." And the other guy says, "You're a lawyer too?" That made me laugh a lot. Spring foam. Crowds jokes. I'm tired. I'm going to turn over a new leaf. Bored. Maybe we try that. New life. I'm going to change. I'm going to be a new person. Oh. Wow, look at that. Some good comments. My agent told me my act is tired. I said, how? It hasn't worked in months. Oh, Matt. Chris Fraley. I just woke up. Naps are good. Naps. We're meditating. I do that sometimes. Only costs $900 every time I do it. Scam. Alright, we're not going to make fun of meditation too much. It's kind of a... You're actually not supposed to make fun of meditating because then when you do it, you focus on that. I'd compliment the jersey. Joe Schumacher says, I'd compliment the jersey if I could just see the player's name. Alright, I like it. Ugh. Shoemaker, more like roast maker. Alright. New life, person. I'm going to change things up. I'm going to move. Move to LA or Chicago. Chicago. Same old, the lies out of nowhere, the jokes, the crowds. I'm tired. I'm going to reinvent myself. You can get one of those fold-out beds. And sometimes people have NyQuil or medicine. Sometimes I can riff that where I'll be like, what is this, a 2 NyQuil minimum? Come on. Thank you, that is a good joke. Getting the audience approval. Crowds, jokes, bar. Just once I'd like... hot and bothered. I'm fed up. I can't believe. You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to do a joke. I would do a joke that kind of plays on a cliche. I've seen so many great open mic jokes now that college is back. Oh yeah, we're going to get a little bit of lyrics here. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. I don't like this part that much. Counting sheep. I did a corporate gig for the New York Public Library. They told the people you didn't have to be that quiet, folks. All right. This is a public bathroom. I did a gig for the New York Public Library. They said they didn't have to be that quiet, folks. This is a 3-liner, I feel, and that's not good. That's no good. I'm going to squish this into 2 lines because I'm writing it big. Vin Forte, I fell asleep at the urinal, and now they call me Rip Van Tinkle. Oh, boy. Chris Fraley, I was wearing your shirt the other day. A this chick liked it. I asked, what did she write today? This? A this chick? First of all, it's a woman. It's Charles Chewalko with a very cerebral joke. I was being heckled the other night. Some guy was throwing sand at me. Who are you, the Sandman? Turns out I was sleeping. That joke had a twist ending. Alan Yazbin in the house. Maybe something like, I got hired as a librarian. First of all, I did a mic recently, and some guy went up after me and was like, I think that joke would have been funnier if whatever. Excuse me. Sheesh. Maybe something like, I got hired as a librarian. I asked the best way to hush people up. They said, your act. Love it. All right, so putting people to sleep. Sleep. I'm getting tired. I'm getting drowsy. Let's see. Getting drowsy. I feel faint. Boy, we got a good meal coming up tonight. Some sausage jambalaya. Which reminds me of the itis. That's when you get hungry after, or tired after you eat a lot. I'm the only comedian who gets tired after doing jokes about eating. I get tired after doing jokes about eating. I don't like that. I'm going to reinvent myself. First, someone would have to invent me. Angry, cranky, hot and bothered, fed up, PO'd, had it up to here. That was a joke I would do. I still do it. Or I have this lobster oven mitt thing and I go, I've had it up to here with prop humor. Spring foam. Coffee. Tired. Some pep. Wake up. Wake up, wake up. That's from Toe Jam and Earl. Pep. Pep, pep. Is this where they play the Saint Elsewhere theme? I think this might be pretty badass. Snoring ovation. Matt, brilliant. Oh my God. Matt. Damn you, Matt. My audience is giving me a snoring ovation. I think Matt might be number one in terms of doing a joke that I really wish I thought of. Let's see. Foam mattress. We only wrote 2 jokes. We really got to start delivering. Now, how could a crowd react to this? That's what... Yeah. I once did a show where there were people sleeping on the tables. True story. I was only a couple months into stand-up. Oh my God. Snore. They murmur. God damn you, Matt Nadesta. Okay. Alan Yasbin. I'm sleeping on a I'm tired of sleeping on a Tempur-Pedic mattress. I woke with hands around my neck. Scary. Spookamundo. Let's see. We're hitting a wall early. We really got to, get out more, see the sights. Joke's in my head, so I'll get it out there. When Obama went to visit where the bomb dropped, he went to my show. He recently went to Hiroshima. For all you nerds out there, this song reminds me of the mystical sound shower from not Final Fantasy, Phantasy Star Online. Or Phantasy Star. This is a great album, yeah. GRP Super, live in Japan, 87. Ben Forte says he likes the music. Sleep, snore. Oh, that snoring ovation joke is amazing. Oh, man, we're flying through this album. Right, because after this they play Light Years? Oh, no, they play No Zone. Okay. No Zone. We are very short on jokes. Okay. They pulled out a bed. Pull out bed. Jeez, I thought this... Some of my audiences get tired. I have a dream. About to forgive me, I'm just changing up the chords. Alan Yaspin, my biggest fan, stopped coming to my shows. I asked why. He said he's tired of sleeping alone. I like that. I like sleeping alone. Alright, let's do this. So what do they do at clubs, right? They pay, there's drinks, food, 2-drink minimum. Chatter. They say keep the chatter to a minimum. They say keep the snoring to a minimum. I told the girl I needed my beauty rest. She said I need a coma. Love that. I like the idea of beauty sleep. I make sure I rest before I go on stage, and my audiences rest during. I almost shook the pen right out of my hand. My stand-up motto, come get some. Rest. I don't know, what's the motto with you, huh? Yeah, this is the song No Zone. My fellow Americans. You fall asleep standing up. Some people fall asleep standing up. My audiences fall asleep standing up. My audiences are the collective unconscious. That was a joke I wrote the other day. I like it, but it's a little strange. Putting on the faint wake up, the itis. People say they're tuckered out. No one says that. I saw a comedian who opened up. He was like, everyone's speed dating these days. Like, nobody's speed dating these days. Yeah, everybody's speed dating. Nobody's speed dating. My audiences are speed sleepers. My audiences are well rested. Well, I like the idea well rested. This guy's idea of a balanced meal is a cheeseburger in each hand. My audiences are well rested, folks. My act isn't arresting, it's well resting. Oh God, somebody book me. I like that one. I actually had a drop-in spot at the Greenwich Village Comedy Club the other night. It was so much fun. It's so great to go down there and chill with everybody, and then they're like, you want to go on? And it's like, hell yeah. That's a fun club. The only club I got past that was called My Prime. I wrote that down earlier. I'm not going to cheat and write it down now. I wrote a couple jokes on the bus today. I don't want to cheat and write them now like I just thought of them. Something with buying a mattress. I had a friend who was born on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I always thought, man, he must own more mattresses. You know what? I'll write this joke down. I didn't. I wrote it on the way down. Well, I was thinking. I just quickly wrote it down, but because I did a joke. I wrote a joke earlier. It might have even been the last writing session where I performed for the Amish. There was no electricity in the crowd. So I'm just going to say, when you perform for the Amish, not for the Irish. When you perform for the Amish, they give you the candle. You have to have a good internal sundial. Boy, I'm very slowly becoming Jonathan Katz. Oh, he just uploaded a podcast where he uploaded a lot of his prank phone calls. Jonathan Katz has the funniest prank phone calls, I think, of any I've ever heard. If you can believe it, funnier than the Jerky Boys. I can't believe the Jerky Boys movie doesn't pass the Bechdel test. But he'll do something where he'll call up the operator and they'll be like, "Hello, 411, what's your problem?" And they'll be like, "Oh, my knees are so sore and achy and I just feel bad all over." Wait, is this inflammation? There's another one where he goes, the operator picks up and he says, "Oh my God, you sound just like my ex." She goes, "Oh, ha ha ha, what directory are you looking for?" He goes, "I'm looking if you can give me the name of a store. It's called I Miss You. Could you repeat that back to me?" It's called I Miss You. Oh, man. I don't sleep standing up. I stand up sleeping. I sleep standing up. I kind of want to do... I like those word puzzle type jokes. Or I do one... It doesn't say one night only. It says only one night. It doesn't say one night only. It says only one night. He is a somnambulist. That's one of my all-time favorite movies, The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. A little bit of German expressionism. Okay. Vin Forte says, "I'm so Jesus. When I sat on the waterbed, it turned into wine bed." Oh boy. Let's see. Can't wait to eat, I'm not gonna lie. But it'll feel better when we write some good jokes. I gotta change my surroundings. I sleep standing up. My audiences sleep standing up. Sometimes I sleep standing up. My audiences, sometimes they sleep standing up. Sometimes they sleep standing up. Sometimes I sleep while I stand up, and sometimes so do my audiences. I've slept standing up, so have my audiences. I've slept standing up. Oh, so good. They play Light Years after this song, and it is incredible. I've slept standing up, and my audiences have slept standing up. I have slept while standing up. You ever sleep standing up? Get ready. You ever sleep standing up? Yeah, well, get ready to sleep standing up. Oh, I was watching a show the other day, and it was one of those shows, it was like at midnight, and nobody really cared what was going on. People were laughing, but whatever. I wasn't on stage, I was just watching, and some guy just stood up and was like, "Where's the outlet? I gotta plug in my phone." Here we go. Get ready. Get your butt kicked. Oh, wow. The Jets won. Good for them. And the Bills were home, too. That's not good for the Bills. That was kind of a must-win game for both teams. But nevertheless, let's focus. My audiences have a 2 mattress minimum. Consider yourself lucky. Sometimes I'm up here and they'll give you a mattress. Did you get your pillows yet? It's alright, lean back. It's alright. It's a relaxing stand-up environment. No need to feel frigid. Matt Nadestov says, I can always tell my fans are in the crowd because they bring pillows. Lucas Gardner in the house. Alan Yasmin, something with nodding off. Yeah, we did write down nodding off, so maybe we can use that. Nodding. A knowing nod. Coma. 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 That joke was more of a coma. Oh, man. I need a Gatorade after that joke. You ever nod off? Sleep mask. Nightcap. Would you be interested in a nightcap? No thanks, I won't wear it. I have a nightcap. That's right, Frank. Take a bow. I love Dave Wickle. Chick Corea's got a residency coming up at the Blue Note. I really want to check out some of the shows. There's going to be Dave Wickle will be there, and coming upon the last song. Now, this album is only 56 minutes long, so usually we perform a little bit longer. So we'll see. We might play We might play the song Common Ground. That's a nice 15-minute song that I'd like to play if I ever feel like going to overtime. So anyway, let's do this. I'm tired of stand-up. Sometimes I get tired of stand-up. Sometimes I get tired. Sometimes I get tired. My audiences... No, they don't have pillows. I did a corporate gig for Delta or some other airline. Boy, they had complimentary pillows, folks. An actually usable joke. Boy, those corporate gig jokes are so easy. I'm doing a show coming up called Old Bits, New Bits, where you show some of your old videos, and I got one of the Staten Island Comedy Show, and a lot of those jokes I still do. I did a corporate gig for Delta. I'm talking about Delta Bad Hand. At least they had complimentary pillows. Guy goes into an airplane. He goes into an airplane. He hears from the back of the plane. He hears behind him, "Hey, good looking." He goes, "What was that?" And he hears, "Hey, I like that tie." And he goes, Excuse me, stewardess, did you say something? Did you say something about my tie?" And the stewardess says, No, it's the pillows. They're complimentary pillows. See, the pillows were complimenting. Oh, man. Can't laugh at that. Then you're normal. Adam Susan in the house. Check him out. A hilarious comic. My humor, Alan Yasmin, my humor's on another plane. The astral plane. Oh boy, Doctor Strange with that joke. I'm tired of stand-up. You know, all the seats are taken on the train. Interesting. Let's see. I'm tired of stand-up. I want a different type of crowd. I want a new crowd. I want a smarter crowd. It's tough to do complaining jokes about a crowd. I was at a show recently, and a comedian was talking to telling them about how the foods they liked were really bad, and it did not go over well. Turns out people like food. Yeah, Mike Stern is going to be at that Chick Corea residency, too. I have to go at least once. Please excuse me. Oh, you didn't see that. I was picking my ear. Pretty gross. You didn't even have to know that. At least they had complimentary pillows. So many of my clubs, so many of my gigs, so many of my audiences sleep during my acts. I'm getting booked on Jimmy Fallon. Trump was on Fallon. Fallon should be ashamed of himself. Trump was on Fallon, and Fallon's like, oh, that's great, that's great. Screw him. That being said, I'd love to perform on the show. I gotta upload some more of that. I'm a couple episodes behind. So let's do this. We gotta think of at least one more joke. Sleep alone. Ooh, my head is throbbing a little. I didn't get much sleep. That was what's inspired this. Can we dim the lights less? My audiences get so tired. I have them brighten the lights. I once did when it was corporate gig, when it was festival season, I posted on my wall, I got booked for Snooze Fest 2016. My audiences get so tired. I ask to raise the lights. I ask to brighten the lights. I don't know. Whatever. It was in my head and now it's on paper. It's garbage. In safe space, no one can hear you scream. Thanks so much for sticking around. It really feels great to be writing with everybody. I mean, just think about it. We had a blank board an hour ago. Right? They don't give me the light, they give me the snooze button. I'm here, don't worry. Oh, maybe I should bring back that joke. I haven't done that joke in a while. I performed with a hypnotist and he said, I am getting very sleepy. Nodding off. Let's get one more, baby. So I'm thinking of a joke right now in my head. Where it's like, I'm tired of stand-up. The lonely nights. The traveling on the road. And that's just blank. God, it must feel so good to be them and to jam on that stage. Whew. All right. The this, and that's just this. Sleeping alone, driving alone, performing alone. I'm tired of stand-up. Sleeping alone, driving alone, performing alone. Now that's comedy. Oh, what a depressing note to end on, but hey, that's Tinder. Thank you for clapping me off. Okay, we are not going to do... We're going to keep it a little short today, but we do have a nice meal for you to look at. This joke will probably be shortened. Sleeping alone. And I don't want to be alone. Driving alone. Performing alone. All right. Let's immortalize this wall with a lovely picture. Okay, folks, so thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you for staying until the end of my career. Let's see what jokes we did. I'm fed up with fat jokes. Yeah, mostly fed. I did a gig for the New York Public Library. They said it didn't have to be that quiet. When Obama went to visit where the bomb dropped, he went to my show. I always get some rest before I do stand-up, and my audiences get some during. Okay, that's a little silly. My stand-up motto, come get some rest. My act isn't arresting, it's well-resting. When you perform for the Amish, they give you the candle. You ever sleep standing up? Get ready. That's a riff. I did a corporate gig for Delta. At least they had complimentary pillows. My audiences are so tired, I'd ask to brighten the lights. That's instant F material. I'm tired of stand-up. Sleeping alone, driving alone, performing alone. All right. So, I say all right a lot, and I say okay a lot. But hey, that's Tinder.